Mindfulness of the Dharma. In this guided meditation, it will be an exploration of the inner and outer life. The Dharma means the teachings and practices offered by the Buddha. The Dharma also refers to everything, known and unknown, inner and outer. In some respect, we live in the Dharma. Everything is a Dharma. Mentality, materiality, physicality, psychology, religious or secular. All the diversity and the unity are all expressions of the Dharma. All influence each other. The Dharma is the exploration of causes and conditions for what arises, for what stays and what passes. The Dharma points to a genuine, authentic liberation, a waking up, a seeing into what arises dependently on everything else. In this meditation on mindfulness of the Dharma, initially checking the posture, the straight spine, alert and present. Being well established, grounded in what is presently occurring. The Dharma includes equally the inner and the outer. So mindfulness of the Dharma, in this guided meditation, we will give attention to the senses and the sense objects. There are the eyes, there is the seeing, and there is the seen, the shape, the colour, the formation, and our relationship of the eyes to the seeing to the seen. What influences our eyes? Are we in the spell of consumerism, of wanting to possess and own and take more than what we need? With our eyes, are we seeing the necessities that give support to life? The beauty, the aesthetics. Do the eyes warm and touch us? The bird on the wing, the forest, the trees and the flowers and the sky above at day, at night, the wonder of the view, the small details, the children in the park. Does the happiness come without needing to own, possess, accumulate, to have? This is the Dharma of enjoyment, through the eyes, and mindful of the need to have, to run after, the demands through what we see. Mindfulness of the ears, of hearing, and of the heard. Times appreciation for the sounds from the human world, conversation, the words of kindness and love, of friendship and playfulness, of the young and the old. The sounds from the world of the arts, of music, of singers, sounds from the nature, animals and birds, the breeze, the wind in the trees, of the summer storm, the sounds of technology, the cars on the road, the machinery, the aeroplanes, television and music, radios and CDs, the voices through the telephones and the mobile, the world of sound. And the importance of the silence, of the world without the sounds, meditating in the middle of the night when there's stillness and it's soundless, or in the quiet place. Loving and appreciating the absence of hearing, experiencing the silence, appreciating and recognizing what we love and enjoy in the world of sound. Being mindful of the patterns which get touched in reaction to certain sounds. The aggressive voice, sudden outbursts of noise, sounds going on in the day and in the night, near and far. Being mindful of our reactivity or our intolerance or our anger. The unkind word, the unnecessary remark, the put down. Can we listen with equanimity, stay steady? Perhaps remind ourselves, this is what she or he is saying right now, today. She or he might change tomorrow, especially if I can stay calm and clear and not be reactive. the third sense, or to develop and explore, of smell. Lovely smell of the flower, the smell of fresh cut grass, the holding of the baby, the smell of the lovely fresh skin, the sweet smells that come, but also as well when we're not smelling, the smell of fresh food, the smell, the sum of incense or perfume. And also being aware of the absence of smell, or sometimes the fading away of smells when we have a cough and colds and flu. And being mindful as well of the inner to the outer, of what we react against, the unpleasant smells. The smell of the sewer, the going into the toilet just after it was used. The smell of odour, the smell of the corpse, the smell of something, old food. So we're mindful of the world of smells, such a distinctive sense. Fourthly, mindfulness of taste. The tongue, the tasted, and the tasting, the threefold combination for taste to arise. How much our sense of taste is influenced by our memory, by our past, as well as our present. What do we taste? Are we mindful of taste? When we hurry in our eating, is it just to get it over and done with? Is it trying to stimulate more taste? Mindful of the diet, of where the food comes from. Is it healthy? Is it organic? Has it travelled far or near? Is it nutritious? Are the sweet things the exception, not a substitute for nutritious food? And then with the fifth sense, touch. There's the touch of reaching out to the other, the touch of friendship and love and warmth, the handshake, the arm, the hand on the shoulders of the other, the hug, the intimacy, the passion of love-making, appreciating all the kinds of touch which can emerge from love, from the loving heart, from the support and connection with the other, and the touch of the creatures and the animals, of the elderly and the young, the touch of the material world, goods, clothes, items, the hands in the sink, washing the dishes. Appreciating the world of touch, the fifth of the senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue and touch. But also being mindful of the unhealthy influencing touch, the greed, the theft, the aggression, the manipulation, the exploitation through touch, through the touch of the fingers on the keyboard, the touch of the words on the paper, the fingers holding the pen. Being mindful of that which is unhealthy, unwise, unkind, unskillful. So a human being looks at the Dharma of the inner to the outer, and the outer to the inner. Because life is the engagement of the outer and the inner and the outer. And finally, the Dharma of action, of a direct engagement with the world, to create, to offer, to make things happen, to act. And the Dharma, which is not dependent on getting what we want, on the results, but the freedom to express, the Dharma of engagement. What is our life engaged with right now? What do we have the freedom to contribute, to express? So the Dharma leads to a liberation, a freedom to respond, freedom not to feel imprisoned to birth and death. May all beings explore the Dharma of life. May all beings explore the inner to the outer, and the outer to the inner. May all beings know true freedom of being and our capacity to respond.